The AMG GTR sees Mercedes launching a street-legal version of its Nürburgring North Loop winner, the GT3. The flagship model has even been given a paint job of its very own, a striking shade called Green Hell Magno, reserved exclusively for the GTR. Car tester Emanuel Schaefer says it's to the racetrack born, like all AMG GTs. But the GTR is still a standout. With 430 kilowatts or 585 horsepower, only a racetrack can do it justice. Today, he's in luck. TTM winner Bernd Schneider is going to take it for a spin. The Bilster Berg circuit features 4.2 kilometers, 19 turns, and a 26% downward gradient. This is where they'll put the AMG through its paces. Bernd says what distinguishes the GTR from its cousins on the street is that it's another big notch up in terms of sportiness and right at home on the track. But it also feels right at home on ordinary streets and is fun to drive. Still, the racetrack is where you can push the GTR to its limits, which is great fun. It reminds him of his days on the DTM. This car is just as precise as anything you'd see on the DTM. Under the hood, the GTR takes its power from a new 4-liter twin-turbo V8, which cranks out 430 kilowatts. It makes the sprint from 0 to 100 kilometers per hour in just 3.6 seconds. Top speed is 318 kilometers per hour. Manufacturer ratings put fuel consumption at 11.4 liters per 100 kilometers. But all this power comes at a price. In Germany, the GTR starts at some 166,000 euros. GTR comes equipped with all the systems that you'd expect in a modern car, Bernd says. From electronic stability and traction control to anti-lock brakes. They can all be controlled individually from the cockpit. Traction control can be set to match road conditions, from rain to dry roads, or somewhere in between, new tires or older ones.
Aber auch mit neuen Reifen oder alten Reifen kann man das individuell anpassen.
You can set ESC to on mode. Right now, in wet conditions, Bernd prefers on mode, which is perfectly calibrated to these conditions. When it's dry, he likes the sport mode, which is good on the racetrack.
Genauso wie ich es brauche und passend zu der Rennstrecke ist. Man kann die Dämpfer verstellen.
Shock absorbers are also electronically adjustable. On some racetracks, most drivers say you should take them in Sport Plus mode and adjust the shock absorbers to the track, but that does vary a bit. If you're on a track or road that's a bit older and bumpy, you might want to use Sport and not Sport Plus mode, so every driver can adjust the settings to match his or her driving style. The GTR's new radiator grille is a nod back to the Panamericana race car of the 1950s. Wider front and rear fenders enhance traction and provide maximum grip on tight turns. Hidden in the underbody is a new active aerodynamic profile that's made of light carbon elements. At around 80 kilometers an hour in race mode, it automatically pulls the car tighter to the road to change airflow. The interior also takes its inspiration from motorsports. The brawny center console and low-slung seat position put the driver deep into the cockpit, adding to the race car feel. Manually adjusted AMG performance seats with Napa leather upholstery are standard. Bernd says it's a fantastically fun ride. There's no other road model that's as much fun for a race car driver on the track. The GTR has everything a sports star needs, down to the throaty roar of the V8 engine. The Green Mamba feels just as home on the racetrack as it does on the street. In sum, Emanuel says the AMG GTR makes driving a pleasure. It's not quite as uncompromising as its race car role models, the GT3 and GT4, but you can take it out on the road like an ordinary sedan and enjoy the same level of comfort Mercedes is known for.